Good morning, good morning. Man, we are in my old stomping grounds, y'all. So first, let's get the administrative stuff out of the way. Good morning, I'm Trooper Steven Montiero, one of your anchors, one of your and your traffic safety expert. And we're on patrol live inside of Results One. For a second there, my brain was saying redo that, and then I realized this is live and I can't redo that. So we're here. We're chatting. We are this morning in an area that I know like the back of my hand. Poinciana Boulevard. I grew up here. I drove this road almost every single day. I worked at the TGI Fridays that's just north of us as a kid. Water Mania back in the day. And I traveled this road every day. Now, Poinciana Boulevard has seen its share of touch-ups. That's what we're going to call it. You know, a little filler here, maybe a little lift right here, but never a complete overhaul, right? And it did go from 2 travel lanes to 4 travel lanes, and we're not seeing much problems here. But we are this morning talking about a trouble spot. And that trouble spot being Poinciana Boulevard and US 192. And we're going to actually head up that direction here. I'm at Siesta Lago right now, which is about a quarter mile south of the intersection that we're going to go to, but I wanted to at least give some time and distance so we can get up over there. We'll make a U-turn. So we're going to head north here this morning on Poinciana Boulevard and make our way up towards 192. Beautiful day out here, clear skies. My gosh, not a cloud in the sky this morning, which is pretty amazing. So we're traveling here. Speed limit here drops down to 45 miles an hour, and then there's an indicator that says, hey, we're going to drop down to 40 up here. So you need to be aware of your speed, especially early in the morning. This area gets so congested. Like, I want to give a warning about this. This stream, I've got nothing nice to say about traffic in Kissimmee or Poinciana. Zero, nada, zilch, blah, whatever. I don't speak any other language, but nothing. So as you're approaching here, there's a serious curvature in the roadway. This curve has been here since I was a kid. I remember taking it as a kid. I remember taking it as a trooper. Now I'm doing it with you guys. So hard turn to the right. And if you wanted to head west on 192, meaning make a left, you're going to catch up on traffic fast, so you need to be ready for it. Look, it's already coming to a stop here. So this is what the main problem. You have 2 lanes going northbound here, and what is on both sides of the road? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, these are not residential homes. These are long-term rentals, vacation-style places, and just 2 lanes here for residential behind us and the commercial and vacation to exit out of the Poinciana. Now, for those that don't know exactly where I'm at, I'm literally probably 8 to 10 minutes east of Walt Disney World on 192. And this is the congestion that they see almost all day, every day. Now, it is, 10:05 in the morning? And just imagine what it's like at 8:30 in the morning. So what are some of the problems that I've seen out here? And the best part is we're at a spot that I know about, so I could preach it. But that you guys have complained about too are drivers doing what this Explorer is doing right here next to me. So, and I can't blame it as on a tourist because that says local on the back. So you only have 1 left turn lane up here. So traffic builds heavy. And I'm sure we're going to see it, maybe not because this construction truck might help us out in theory, is drivers will get into that turn lane and then realize they're about 10 cars back. And then you've got, oh my gosh, people diving in and out. Listen, I have to be careful. I've already had a talk with Donovan, our producer on News 6 Plus. I'm not going to curse. We're going to get through this together, all right? By choice, I'm here, so I have to realize that, right? So a lot of drivers will get into the turn lane up here. See, we've been sitting here for 2 minutes already, and the light's green. And get into the turn lane and do what they're supposed to do. And then you'll get the clowns. We haven't seen clowns, so we don't have a clown counter going on yet. But we'll see the clowns push their way in into the very front or even make a left turn from the left through lane. So because we get paid to sit in traffic, that's what we're going to do. My goal here is just to slide into this left turning lane up here. And you're going to see, I love this. This working out. So you're going to see that the through lane is almost empty because majority of the people want to make a left turn here. See how all those cars start sliding over? So I'm going to sit over here into this lane and we're going to hug it. This is the problem. Look at the camera behind us. I then sometimes, because of all the cars stacking into this left turn lane, we prohibit the left through lane from moving. What am I talking about? I'm talking about something we just did a few days ago. Really? My days are always a mush, but we were talking about what happens if you're in that turn lane and it's backed up and now you're in the through lane. You've got to sit there. And that's what we're doing. Now, is it frustrating? Absolutely. But it should not be frustrating to you. It's frustrating to the other drivers because the driver here now, to my right, instead of waiting to the back side of my truck, has decided then to block 2 lanes so that they could be next in line. Like, I'm trying to get a good angle on this to show you. You can kind of see it here. Even that small vehicle to the far left, that Honda, is straddling the travel lane. Why? Because they're impatient and they don't want to be in the right travel lane stuck behind the construction vehicle up ahead. So what are we doing? A bunch of little things adding up to be a problem. So we just got the green light. Waiting. All right, and now we're going to start to go. Let's see. Is anybody going to try to push their way in front of me? I'm always worried about that here. And look, the Toyota Nissan's doing it. I got so excited. Nissan just did it. Made a left turn from the through lane where it's not authorized. Just did that. I got excited. I went through every car name. It's a Nissan Leaf. That right lane car did it. Exactly what we were hoping someone would not do. They did it. So let's head back over to the intersection there and take a look at it. But man, that is the problem here. You have drivers that are choosing to, I'm special, I'm a clown, I can do what I want. So we got lucky. Oh, guys, we have 2 clowns. You see that black SUV to the left of your screen right now? That was the one I was saying was a local written on the back. Was never in the left turn lane. Somehow, some way, made a left turn. 2 clowns on our stream today. And then the other guy next to me was on his phone, but I couldn't show you that. It worked. So the problem is it worked, right? That's the problem, is that it worked. And the other problem is you've got guys like this behind me that don't know what lane they want to be in. It was just blocking the left travel lane. Oh, this is tourist central, y'all. When I'm talking, like, when people say West Osceola, the tourist district, this is it. Like, I'm here sitting at 192 in Polynesian Isle right now, and I'm having flashbacks. I grew up on this side of town and would travel out here a lot, and I can tell you, this is the sad part. Nothing's changed. Traffic enforcement has never been a very serious thing on this part of town. And I say that with unfortunateness, because that's not even a word. Unfortunately, I say that because I would hope that enforcement would be a topic that we would want. I know I'm a black and white kind of guy when it comes to traffic, but people got to learn. And the only way people learn are with consequences, not with a flyer or a post saying drive safely. Like, I'm all about that too, but you got to write some tickets in order for people to be paying attention. So you can see we're out here, and we got to see exactly what the problem was. Our viewer sent us out here. People not doing what they're supposed to be doing in said travel lanes. Now, I am the guy who does not like to blame infrastructure, and infrastructure is a problem here. To have one left turn lane is insane. Look at this. Look at the traffic backed up. It's almost 10:15 in the morning, and we're at a standstill northbound here. 40 cars, maybe? Look at it. Does not, and it keeps going, and keeps going, and keeps going. Still going. And this is for lights that are just cycling. So, you know what? We're going to join the party. Let's join the party again. It is hot. We'll make a wide U-turn here. No traffic coming. And we're going to hang out now in the right lane. So the light is green up there now at 192 and Poinciana Boulevard. And sure, you want to go? Go ahead. Push your way through. And we're northbound, Poinciana Boulevard, again, south of US 192. What you're seeing on both sides of the roads are long-term vacation rentals, condos, apartments like that. But this is one of the main exits for the community of Poinciana. Keep in mind, I want you to think about something here and put this into perspective. Poinciana is another 30 minutes south of here. Like, easy. And then they got to come up and fight this, which makes no. What are you doing, bro? Oh, just driving up. I guess it's a parking lot. So we're gonna slide over to the left lane, turning signal. We're clear behind us. No one is there. The truck's way back there. So you see the car in front of me has their left turning signal on. Let's see where they end up getting caught at. So, but because I want to go straight, I want to show something. I want to go straight, I can't. Right? Because the left turn lane's so backed up that now everyone in the right lane is going to stack up. Watch it. We're going to watch it happen. I can't slide over. One, it's improper. Two, the vehicle in front of me is stopping me, but they aren't doing anything wrong. They're merely stopped. Why? Because I'm stopped. Now watch, the cars are going to stack up. Why would this expedition, now they're straddling the lane. See how, I wonder who's going to be the clown in this episode of Poinciana Circus, because someone's bound to do it here. We just got to figure out who is the one that's going to do it. Any bets? Do we have, is it going to be the green? Is it going to be the green Expedition or the black Ford Edge? I have a feeling one of the two in the center there are going to try to do it. I have a feeling. Anyways, if you're joining us, we're on Poinciana. There's another clown. Oh, I'm grinding my teeth. My dentist is going to be like, man, you need to chill out on Trooper Steve on patrol because you're grinding your teeth too much. But look at this guy behind me, stopping traffic. Not paying attention. Wake up! Let's go. Okay, look, light's green. We're green here. Here we go. So we're going to test this out and see what happens. So left turn lane, northbound Poinciana Boulevard to go west on 192 is green. It's been green for about 20 seconds and I'm still sitting here. All right, here we go. So we're going to scoot up with this and we're going to go, we'll make the left turn and just see what happens. I'm taking it nice and easy. We want to see what happens here. I've got to stop because I have to yield to oncoming, so we're going to wait here. Let's check out what's happening behind us. See if any clowns back there. So everyone's nice and flowing. This wasn't a bad one. However, it's just miserable interchange here. Absolutely miserable. My suggestion, let's pull over and we'll wrap this up because I have a fix to this. I really do. And I don't understand why we can't do it. And I want to propose an idea to you guys. My producer is a genius. He's logical, so maybe he'll like my idea too. All right, lights good. We're going to go, and we're going to cross over southbound lanes here. That's Camping World. If you guys didn't know, Camping World is down here in Osceola County, US 192 at Poinciana Boulevard. So we got to see plenty of Poinciana Boulevard there at 192. Let's pull over and just talk about something real quick because I think I make sense. I want to see what you guys believe. You definitely know you're on the tourist district of 192 when the shops look like this. When you got shops like this along the roadway and it says gift shop, you're in the tourist part of the county. All right, let's talk, can we? Just real quick, because I have an idea. So, maybe it's just me, but I sometimes think it's hot, y'all. I sometimes think that this stuff is so simple when you just look at it. So I know everything costs money. I know everything's manpower, hours worked, and all that stuff. I get it. But we approve such huge projects that take such long time, worth millions of dollars, takes years to complete, and we still do it. So what about simple fixes, right? So what did we see there? Northbound Poinciana Boulevard is 2 travel lanes northbound as you approach US 192. Probably 100, 200 feet, you get a left turning lane. When I tell you thousands of drivers are traveling through there all times of day, it is happening. International drivers, local drivers, it is happening. What is the problem? The problem is the left turn lane. Majority of the people during these congestion hours are trying to get to the west side of the county. We saw it. Left turn after left turn. 40 plus cars. Why not take that left main line, left through lane, and also make it a double through and left turn? What would this do? This would stop drivers from cutting each other off and pushing each other off the road. It would help keep traffic moving because you'd have 2 lanes to turn left. But Steve, but what about the drivers that want to go straight? Well, you time the lights. This is very similar to some of the intersections that we have covered where I have one, 46A in Reinhardt, right by my house, where the main traffic goes and you get a left. If you put traffic engineering on that to look at that, what would it cost? A study, painted markers on the ground? Because you're not restructuring the actual positive infrastructure. All you're doing is changing the designation of the travel lanes and how the lights change. Personally, I have been wanting that fix for years. I do think it would help. You saw me, you were with me. We saw how backed up that gets. So, Poinciana, I'm sorry, y'all. It's just insane. It truly is insane. And if you think that's crazy, Pleasant Hill and Cypress Parkway, that is its own, like, traveling circus show. So, thank you guys for joining me today. We were here in Kissimmee, West unincorporated Osceola County, which also update, you guys just got a burn ban. Effective immediately, just came out for your county. So there is to be no burning of anything. Effective in light of dry conditions throughout the county, Osceola County is instituting a burn ban for all types of outside burning, including fire pits, campfires, yard debris within unincorporated portions. So since we're here, I wanted to make sure you know that. Hydrate. It is really hot outside. Wear your seatbelt. Pay attention to what the travel lanes are there to tell you. Because if you're frustrated with how the road is functioning and you aren't doing what you're supposed to, you're just contributing to the problem. And we want you to be part of the solution. So I'm out of here, y'all. So I am going to put this thing in drive. You guys have an amazing, amazing Wednesday. To me, I don't know, it feels like Tuesday for some reason, but it is not. We're halfway through the week. We're going to have a good one. And I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Drive safe. Be blessed.